Welcome to Placement Cracker. In this video, we'll be discussing about the most frequently asked interview details, especially in service-based companies such as TCS, Cognizant, Infosys in 2021. So, for the first question, how can you get 24 by doing any mathematical operations on four zeros? So, uh, so first let us take four zeros. In this, we'll be using the principle of factorial. So as we know, 0 factorial is 1. So we'll be doing uh, 0 factorial plus 0 factorial plus 0 factorial plus 0 factorial so as to get 4. Again, if we do a factorial to the 4, we get 24. So for those who don't know what a factorial is, it's nothing but see, if we take 0 factorial as 1 and 4 factorial will be nothing but 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So it's nothing but multiplication of n into n minus 1. Yeah. So how do you fill a bucket with 7 liters with a 4 liter and a 5 liter bottle? So this was a very interesting question recently asked. So first we'll be pouring the 5 liters into the bucket. Then still we have to pour 2 liters into the bucket. So this is done first by filling the 4 liter bottle with a 5 liter bottle. So, in this process, 1 liter of water will be left in the uh, 5 liter bottle. That 1 liter will be poured in the bucket. So, we're ultimately having 6 liters in the bucket now. Again, if we repeat the same process, we'll get another 1 liter. That if we pour, uh, we'll get 7 liters ultimately in the bucket. So, next, going to the third question. So, a plane has crashed on the border of India and Pakistan. Where do we bury the survivors? So, as the question itself states, we won't be burying any survivors. We'll be burying only the people who are dead. So, this a tricky one. Yeah. Then, how can you drop an egg on the floor without breaking it? So, we can go for multiple solutions here. So, first one is drop an egg from a very short distance to the floor. It will be dropping the egg so near to floor that even though if you drop, it does not break. The second one is we can freeze the egg and drop it. So the ice that forms around the egg prevents it from breaking. So this by answering this question with the second solution will make the HR think that you are thinking out of box. And we can go for the third one. Third one is like if we can drop the wet egg on a wet concrete, then even then the egg does not break. Yeah. Then the next one is there are four pills which look identical to each other. Two pills are of one kind and other two pills are of other kind. So your task is to take one pill of each kind. So how do we do this? So the first method is to cut all the pills into equal halves. So if we cut the four pills into equal halves, we'll get eight halves. So if we take one half of each kind, so ultimately we are taking two pills. So this is one way to answer this question. The next one is we can drop all the pills in a glass of water. Then we can consume only half the amount of water in the glass. So in this way, we are ultimately taking only two pills. Yeah. Then so this question is a bit tricky. You have a ton of feathers and you have a ton of frogs. So which is heavier? So yeah, answer is very simple because as in the question itself, they are saying it's a ton. So both of them weigh equal. But Tom's mother has three children. One is named April and the one is named May. What is the name of the third child? So yeah, and again, this is also a very simple one. As we know, the answer is in the question itself. The third child name is Tom. So if you have to spell out the numbers, how far would you have to go before encountering the letter A? So this is also a very simple one, but if you know it, uh, it's very weird that until 999 there is no word, no letter having the letter A. So yeah, from 1000, we'll be having A in the digit. What do you say, in the digit? Yeah. Then, see, this is one interesting one. You're standing outside a closed door. On the other side of the door is a room that has three bulbs in it. So the room is completely sealed off from the outside. It has no windows and nothing can get in or out except through the door. So on the outside of the room, there are three light switches that control each of the respective light bulbs on the other side of the door. So your assignment is to determine which light switch controls which light bulb. You are allowed to enter the room only once, and once you come out, you must be able to state with 100% certainty which light switch controls which light bulb. So this question seems to be very tricky, but if we use basic common sense, we can do this question. Let us first switch on one of the switch. So when we switch on one of the switch, one light will be glowing. So we let the light glow till 5 minutes. Then we will be switching off the this particular bulb. Then again we'll switch on the next switch. Then we enter the room. So uh, when we touch one of the bulb which is hotter, that bulb is the belongs to the first switch, and the one which is right now glowing is the bulb which belongs to the second switch, and the one which is not glowing is the one which is belonging to the third switch. So in this way we can answer with 100% certainty which control goes to which light bulb. That's all for this video. If you like this video, please share and subscribe and like to my video. Thank you.